What's up, everybody? I'm Novo coming at you with another one. I'll try and keep this short and sweet. So, we are still in a zone of consolidation, and I got some sad faces here that I just want to cover. So, the 618 is sitting at around 26,000 or so, and price is hanging around the 50%. If we were to hit the all time high previous, it would be around 69%. It's possible. It's possible. And the one argument for that possibility is right here. We have, actually, if we go to daily, stretch this out, we have a change in trend, and then we have a consolidation, and higher percentage of continuation of change of trend would take us down to the previous all-time high, down around here. And we haven't really had the monster capitulation candle here signifying a bottom. Okay, so that's the argument for a continuation to the downside. And that means Bitcoin remains on sale. Looking at RSI, we're over time, price in time, and the health just keeps diminishing. We've hit a bottom, and it's potential that we may see Bitcoin's health start to increase again. But I think we still need to scare people. APO and MACD, we're still pushing to the downside. Whoops. Compress. Yeah. This is a day behind because it's BLX. Actually, maybe we should go to the next one. Yeah, there we go. So we flashed continuation bearishness down below. So the shorters are probably going to start stepping in, and we need to squeeze them shorts, and then a monster buy rally. So we may actually wick below this zone that we predicted. I don't even know how far back we did, but a lot of people did not like this prediction. Anyways, this rounding effect tells me that this is not the top. It's still my argument that, this is not over yet. If it is, then Bitcoin is really starting to stabilize if we consider what happened in the past. So if we look at, first, let's cover the happy or the sad faces. On BLX, sorry. And we'll turn this off. There's always so much to cover. Okay, so if we go over to crypto fear index over time, this is max. That's what it looks like after a year. We are the lowest we've been for the past year. And if we go to max, we can see certain bottoms. We usually bottom out around 10, and we're kind of there. The only thing I don't like about this right now, which means to me, I think it will still see further compression to the downside, is the range. So here we have from 20 to 10. Here we have even tighter, but there was a little false one here. I'll call that 20 till 10. And then over here, we have almost 30 till 10. A little bit of hopium, right? Every time it goes down here, they look left and they go, oh, this was a bottom. And it went back up. And then it grinds back down. Oh, this was a bottom. You see that range, the way it's happening and the mentality that's happening here? So there's still hopium. But anyways, this is where we are now. And that is our sad face right there, right? And if we look previous, that crazy death blow here, March 2020, April, March 2020. So that's here. So I think March 2020. And then you can kind of see the bottoms got higher, kind of like higher lows, if you will. We're just starting to get that too, but there's no confirmation of higher lows. There's just one higher low that is on its way down lower. So we can't count that yet. And then over here, we've got December 2018. December 2018. Whoops. What am I talking about? Did I read that right? Oh, sorry. It started in November 2018. Where is November 2018? Yeah, November, December 2018. Again, another bottom. So this one we'll cover in a second. So every time we reach one of those targets, there might be a false rally and then a pullback again, but generally it's the bottom of a rally, right? This is the bottom of a rally, and we're potentially at the bottom of a rally. However, we're under the 200 moving average here. I guess we are on all of them, but this one here, April 2018. Where are you? Is it this guy? Yeah. This one was a bit short lived, and then we ran up, and then we quickly went down while we were in this bear market. So, there was this trend line. We kind of broke the trend line and then came back down to the trend line, at which point the next time we saw a bottom was along that trend line before we went up again. So, but this was after a parabolic run. This was not really a parabolic run. This ground down after, so the bear market ended. This false rally, the bear market ended. And now we had this portion of the rally that rounded off, came down, and is retesting support. So this is why I think this is the cycle that we were looking at way back. These two cycles here. So I think we're kind of like right about here. So if we zoom in, it was a higher low. I just don't think that's going to happen. And then once we're done consolidating, I think then we'll have our final blow. 7 minutes. I'm not going to keep this under 10. So now let's talk about diminishing returns with regards to Bitcoin becoming more and more stable. The first run, if you had a crystal ball and it was a perfect run, right, you'd be at 74,000%. And then the preceding one, we could argue that these two are together, right? Because this is only 14,000. So the ultimate top, 65,000. So diminished, but still good. Auto. And then the next rally was quite the drop. We went to 126,000. What? Sorry, 12,000. 12,000%. Quite the drop. And now we are presently, we just topped out right here at 2,000%. Not very much, but if we go up to our $180,000 target, that's roughly 50% of the previous run. And I think institutions are willing to push that high. I mean, I can't read their minds or anything, but their job is to make money, not make us money. So their job is to trap as many traders at the top as possible so they will capitulate and sell off cheaper again. And I think that's what's happening here. We're basically in a resting phase. We're going to be stuck in this range for a while before we continue to the upside. I want to say the rally might start again, like maybe September or so. This is going to be a very boring summer. We need people to be bored and just get the heck out of the market so that the smart money can accumulate. And then pump the news on how great BTC is, blah blah blah. You'll know when you start seeing CNBC. You do the opposite. Anyways, so there's your signals that we've covered with regards to the fear index as to how it can be a signal to do the opposite, right? I mean, look at this up here. December. Anyway, I won't get into that. So we're at a potential turning point. However, we are impatient human beings, or more like impatient animals, and we want things to happen right away. And that's just not going to happen. So we're getting that M situation happening here. And it's possible that if we see higher lows, we'll see the compression. But I think, I think we're going to be in this triangle maybe the whole summer. So it's kind of boring. That's why I haven't really been doing many videos, because every dip seems to be a buy, and then you take profit and bet on lower and bet on lower and bet on lower until we start seeing the RSI above the 50. Then you buy and sell higher, buy and sell higher, buy and sell higher. But right now it's all about the shorters are in control and they're pushing down, and that's why we've got red low momentum candles. Excuse me. So we're waiting to see if this M becomes double, triple, quadruple bottoms, whatever. And then the push to the upside. So still bearish, my friends. Still bearish. Ethereum I was going to do in the same video, but we have burned 12 minutes. So I'll just call it that. And we will, let's stretch this out for the thumbnail. We'll call that the BTC video. All right. Trade safe.